Hello, what is up, guys? What is up? Let me wipe this on here. Get me hang on, guys. Let me turn the light on. Oh, that's a little bit better. All right, who we got in here? Oh, Lord. Oh, we've got Laura and Carol, little Annie, Laura, Western Australia. Hey, Carol. Let's see, second to none, second to number one. Second to number one. Yeah, it's pretty good night. Man, guys. I guess this week's gonna start off with a banger too, huh? So here's Emma. Hey Emma, Shirley, antique little girl, Hummingbird. Hey Hummingbird. Cindy, Roll Tide fan, Jay Johnson, Kay Sloan. I'm doing pretty good. I just ate too many wings. Just got to eating a bunch of wings. Yeah, Carol, she's arrested. I don't know what's going on. Anybody know what's going on? I've tried. I bet you because it's. I bet you because the records are sealed. Um, they ain't gonna really say nothing. Contempt of court. So I tried doing some research for you guys, and I have come across that. Yeah, like Technic Girl said, it's supposed to be for breaking a gag. It can be anything from violating a gag order. Maybe she had a court hearing that she was supposed to show up to and didn't. Maybe she was at a court hearing and showed her ass. You know what I mean? Carol said, "I've really been hoping this would come." Well, Carol, don't get your hopes too high. We'll hope for the best to prepare for the worst because, I mean, on a contempt charge, it doesn't really carry much, I don't think. I've been doing some research on it, and in a contempt charge can be anywhere from a few days in jail to 11 months, 29, depending on how severe the contempt charge is. So, but like Technic Girl said that she supposedly broke a gag order. So who is she talking to break the gag order? Was she talking to a YouTuber? Who was she talking to break the gag order? Hey, Versi, thanks for the $2 whatchamajigger there. I don't know if it's is that a super chat? Versi says, "Hey, you." Versi, I'd put it up here, but I'm on the YouTube app. I don't have StreamYard going right now. Sorry about that, guys. And we have Doug coming in. There's White Window Baby. White Window Baby says it's just for violating the gag order. She probably won't serve any jail time. Well, she's in there right now, so I'd say, White Window Baby, tell me if you think I'm wrong. But she'll probably have her arraignment in the morning, and then she'll probably be out. You think I'm Right on that white window, baby. Doug, what is up, feller? What is up, Doug? Well, maybe she can check on her daughter while she's in there, I guess, you know. Everybody's saying, well, they get to spend the holidays together after all. I don't, guys, I don't think she'll be in there long. Well, I mean, uh, not unless the judge gives her 30 days for the contempt charge. You know, that, I mean, I was doing some research and on any contempt charge, depending on, you know, the severity of it. I mean, uh, the judge, you know, he can do a couple days to a couple months. So Carol says she needs to be held accountable for what happened. Yeah, I think, and why the state's not pursuing that, I do not know. Um, she was, I mean, she was granted custody by the state of Georgia, and then see, I thought that they would violate her on the contempt charge just for leaving the kids with Leilani, because I'm sure there was an order in there probably somewhere to where it says no, you cannot leave these kids with their mother. I mean, it'd be interesting to see the actual order where Billy Joe got custody of the two boys. And I never thought about this too, guys, but I got to do some research. It could even be where she's not paying child support for Quentin's brother if he's in foster care. I didn't think about that, but I got to doing some research. And one of the most common juvenile contempt charges, one of the most common ones is failure to pay child support. So if Quentin's, I think he was three, was he a 3 year old brother? He had a 3 year old brother. Um, Billy Joe, if he's in foster care, Billy Joe may have uh, gotten a contempt charge because she's failing to pay child support for him. Dr. Pepper, guys, switching it up, switching it up. But I don't think we're really going to find. We may, but I don't think we're really going to get told what the charges were because, um, you know, it does involve minors and everything is sealed. Yeah, I got some sweet tea in there. It's been a busy day, guys. It's been a busy day. Um, I don't think anybody's really. We may find out, but I don't think we will because of the everything is sealed and supposed to be gagged. But I don't know why Billy Joe's not. I mean, if she violated a gag order, who do you think she was talking to? She violated a gag order. So, but y'all, I mean, did y'all see her face in that mugshot? And she was wearing that. What was it? She had on a suicide vest. That's what it was. Suicide vest. I mean, yeah, Billy Joe's got a. Here, I'll show you. She got a big old suicide vest on, guys. Um, Lord, that jail's gonna turn into freaking what was that place in Gotham, Arkham? And it's gonna turn into Arkham. Let's see. She's sad. Yeah, sad. Um, she's in a suicide vest. Look here, big old suicide vest. No, she looked rode hard. It's about time they locked her up. Let's see. Stella says it's about time they locked her up. Strawberry Monkey's giving a thumbs up. Hey, I see you. She looks rough. Yes, she does. Kind of looks like, y'all think, here, I just walked, I walked my daughter into the house and told the boys to watch her. And then I come back and asked the boys, where's Summer? And they said, she went downstairs, Mom. And I went downstairs and hollered for Summer. And she was nowhere. She was just gone. That's kind of look Candace had that day on the news interview, wasn't it? See them eyelids half open. Shirley says, why are you calling it a suicide vest? That's what the news said. The news said that she was on suicide watch and that she was placed in a suicide vest. Yeah, she does look real bad. Y'all like that? Ooh. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I got a little decorated over here. A little decorated. Hey, they said we might get some. I gotta apologize, guys. I gotta apologize. I was doing a live earlier. Anybody in here that was in my live earlier, we got cut off. I'm sorry about that. Cell phones don't pick up like they used to. 5G. Hmm. I don't like 5G too good, guys. It just, I don't know. 4G don't even freaking pick up. I'm like, gee, here it is 2022 and you can't even get 4G anywhere. Mary's here. I'm sure Billy Joe will be on a detox watch. Maybe end up back. Maybe end up. She's already supposedly from the news. She's already on a suicide watch area. So, what are her? Christy Yant says, "What are her actual charges?" I do not know what her actual charge. Well, I mean, it's all we know is violation of a court order, juvenile. Well, it is a juvenile contempt charge, a juvenile court contempt charge. That's what it is. So again, it could be anything from she wasn't paying child support to Quentin's uh, 3-year-old brother, if he's in foster care or wherever he's at. I guess she's probably been ordered to pay child support on Quentin's brother, and it could be anything from that, failure to pay child support for Quentin's brother to, uh, some people were saying that she violated a gag order. Um, she could have been ordered to go to a court hearing in juvenile court and maybe didn't show up. Maybe she was in the court hearing and popped off and ran her mouth and um, pretty much just lost it. That could have happened too. So, yeah, and I see you saying something about gag order. I bet the gag order. Who do you reckon she was talking to that violated the gag order? If she did violate a gag order, who was she talking to, guys? Any idea? Hash Brown says internet. Supposedly a reporter. Huh. Oh, and by the way, guys, I got some really good stuff that we're gonna go over tomorrow. And I'll be on here in the morning. We're gonna go over some really interesting Idaho stuff. Okay, so we're gonna have a real good uh, discussion on the Idaho murders tomorrow morning. Let's see. Yeah, she probably. Yeah, I mean, I hope that friendship with I hope that friendship with the YouTuber worked out for her. And like I said, guys, Lord. Well, hey, Charlene. First time I've called live. Been watching you since the beginning of Summer's case uh, from Morristown. Thanks for what you do. Oh, anytime, anytime. Uh, yeah, we'll be talking about summer too. Um, lot of stuff coming up in Summer's case, supposedly. Um, so we'll talk a little bit about that down the road. But I may do two lives tomorrow, guys. May do one live talking about the Idaho student murders, and then I'll do one tomorrow evening about the about Summer Wells. Got some interesting stuff coming out, guys. A lot of interesting chatter going on. But again, um, hopefully we'll find out more on how long Billie Joe's going to stay in jail after tomorrow. Because hopefully they'll give her like, I don't know if she'll get. I mean, do you get an arraignment on a contempt charge? I know, like if you're arrested for stealing or you know auto theft, anything like that, like you go to jail, and then like normally the next day you get like a an arraignment. Now, does that anybody know anything about the judicial system and how that works with a contempt charge? Do you get an arraignment the following day and get bonded, get a bond and all that stuff? Because I know she ain't got a bond right now, from what I hear. Anyway, in the news, is saying that she don't have a bond. So Charlene is saying, yes, you do have an arraignment with that. I heard on another channel she has court tomorrow. So she probably does then have an arraignment in the morning. And, she'll probably have like 1,000 or, it could be a, $2,500 bond, which, what's that, $250? I don't think a contempt charge is gonna really. Now with it being juvenile and gag order and all that, if she violated a gag order, she'll probably have a it could be a $5,000 bond or the judge may just say, hey, 30 days, see you in 30 days, no bond. You're going to have to just do 30 days. I guess it's up to the judge, guys, ain't it? Like if it's a contempt charge, I guess the judge is going to like pick what her sentence is. So he could do anything from 11 months, 29. Oh, can you imagine? 11 months, 29. Call her Billie Dawn Wells Joe Howell. He could very well give her 11 months, 29 for a serious contempt charge. Is she on probation? I don't know. I mean, that whole family is a piece of work. So, I mean, who knows, Hash Brown? Who knows? Um, Hash Brown says they may not let her out and just find her and give her probation. They may let her out and just find her and give her probation. Contempt charges are usually at the judge's discretion. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm curious to know actual charges myself. I'd say I'm going to take a wild stab at this, guys, but you know, I'll say the least that she'll get is maybe 30 days, and the most that she'll get, if it's like violation of a gag order or something like that, she may end up doing 6 months. But I mean, let's say, Donna, I think CPS may have charges coming. I have temporary because of my two grandchildren. Their mother cannot be with them unsupervised. Billy Joe had the same order. That's what I was thinking, Rebecca Brennan. So, but I mean, they could have picked her up from day one on that. They could have picked her up from day one. Hey, Cammy. So, um, I don't know, guys. CPS really needs to be overhauled. I just feel like CPS. Um, hey, beautiful sunflower. We got, you know, we got the Summer Wells case, and nothing's really going on there. Let's see. Then you got this. I don't know. I think CPS is well. And there again, I mean, how big do you make CPS, guys? How big do you make them? I mean, because yeah, CPS really needs to be overhauled. But what needs to be overhauled more than that are parents. Parents need to be overhauled way more than CPS. If we get the parents overhauled, we wouldn't need CPS as much as we do. We can hoot and holler about CPS sucking all we want to, but until we fix the problem, see, CPS is just a band-aid, in my opinion. CPS is just a band-aid. And we have ran out of band-aids. So now it's time to fix the problem, which is the parents. But how do you do it? CPS needs to do their job, Marie. I know, but Marie, you gotta understand. I mean, when you've got a huge organization like that, and it's I mean, CPS is basically unsupervised. They don't have to answer to nobody. Um, we've all heard the horror stories of what goes on in foster care, CPS, and there's like no oversight for them. There's no oversight. I mean, unless something really, really bad happens, like a child dies, in CPS's care or something like that, then, you know, somebody gets fired or be put in jail. But the the problem, guys, is the parents, because the parenting situation comes before the CPS problem. If we could fix the parenting situation in this country, we wouldn't need CPS probably. Hardly, you know. But every day you get kids. You get kids being born into homes that they shouldn't be in. Thousands of kids probably every day being born into homes that they shouldn't be born into, situations that they shouldn't be born into. And then you got couples out there that, fertility wise can't have kids. And those would probably be some of the best parents kids could ever have. But you got these, you got these pieces of shit out there that can spit babies out every 9 months for years, have 15 kids, and 15 dads. Each one's in prison. Mother's having, grandma watching while she goes and, does crack all day. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. If we could fix that, we wouldn't need CPS. But anyway, guys, that's I'm coming up on 30 minutes. Just a quick live here. Just want to get on here and see if anybody really heard anything about why, Billie Joe Howell got arrested for the contempt. I don't know what, I was hoping somebody would know what the contempt thing was for, but again, I done some research. It could be anything from not paying child support to a gag order to, showing her ass in the court. You know what I mean? She could have had a court hearing and showed her ass. God, I'd hate to see that, wouldn't y'all? Ugh. Woo. Her ass, her face. It's probably the same. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll keep a close eye on this, but like I said, don't expect too much. It being a juvenile sealed situation. We may not. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support. Members, everybody just watches the channel. Anybody just comments, thank you, guys. Thank you. And give a thumbs up. And if you're on replay, just watch all the way through. It helps the channel. And I'll see you in the morning, and we'll talk about the some interesting stuff here I have in the Idaho situation going on, okay? See you in the morning. Bye.